Sometimes life doesn't reward the fastest. Sometimes it rewards the one who simply doesn't walk away. This is the story of a man who held on a little longer, while everyone else quit, and how life gave him more than he ever dreamed. Rohan was like many of us, a young man with a simple dream to build something of his own, not to become famous, not to become rich, just to create a life where he didn't have to depend on anyone. He grew up in a small town where people said, better take a safe job, don't chase big dreams. But inside, he felt a spark, a voice that whispered, try, at least once, try. After finishing college, he decided to start a small online business. He didn't have much, just an old laptop and a belief that things would work out. But belief alone doesn't pay bills. Rohan worked day and night. He tried selling handmade products online. He learned to pack orders, talk to customers, even manage social media. Slowly, very slowly, a few orders started coming in, and for the first time in a long time he felt hope. But life has a habit of testing those who dream. 1 month, sales dropped. Then they dropped again. Then came a point when not even one order came for weeks. Every morning Rohan refreshed the dashboard, 0 orders. Every night before sleeping, still 0. His savings finished. His confidence cracked. His friends who once supported him started saying, bro, it's not working. Just quit. Even some family members told him to be practical. And maybe they were right. Maybe he should quit. One evening, after a whole week of no sales, Rohan sat alone on the terrace. The sky was dark, and so was his mind. He whispered to himself, maybe I'm not made for this. Maybe I'm just wasting time. He closed his laptop and decided tomorrow, he would end everything, shut down the business, and look for any job he could find. That night, he couldn't sleep, because giving up looked easy but it didn't feel right. His heart kept asking, how can you quit something you haven't even given enough time? He remembered a line his teacher told him years ago, when you feel like quitting, wait 1 more day. And if you still feel like quitting, wait another day. So he thought, okay, just 1 more week. I'll try for 1 more week. The next morning, something unexpected happened. A customer who had bought from him months ago posted a video on social media, praising his product. She didn't tag him. She didn't even know him. She just genuinely liked it. And somehow, that video went viral. Within 2 hours, Rohan's phone started buzzing. Order received. Order received. Order received. He stared at the screen in shock. 10 orders. 20, 40, 60. By evening, he had more orders in 1 day than he had received in the last 3 months. But with big blessings come big challenges. He didn't have enough stock. He didn't have enough packing material. He didn't even have enough hands to help. He worked non-stop. Day, night, early morning, late evening. He didn't stop. At one point, exhausted, he thought, I can't handle this. This is too much. But then he reminded himself, isn't this what I prayed for? Isn't this the moment I waited for? He pushed through. For 3 days he barely slept. Packing orders, answering messages, managing shipping. His room turned into a small workshop. People were appreciating his work. They were thanking him. Some even wrote long emails saying how much they loved the product. For someone who had seen 0 orders just a week ago, this felt unreal. But life wasn't done surprising him yet. One morning he received an email from a large retailer. They wanted to collaborate. They wanted his products in their stores. They wanted to place a bulk order, one that could change his entire life. Rohan stared at the email with tears in his eyes. He remembered that night on the terrace, when he almost pressed delete account. And now here he was, signing a partnership he had never even dared to dream about. Months passed. Rohan's small room turned into a small office, then into a small company, then into something much bigger. He hired people. He trained them. He created jobs. He built a brand. And every time someone asked him, what was your big secret? What was the magic formula? He always smiled and said just one thing. I waited. I simply waited when everyone else quit. Because sometimes success doesn't come with loud footsteps. Sometimes it comes quietly, only to the ones who are still standing. My friend, maybe you are also in that phase of life, where nothing is working. You're trying your best, but results are not coming. People are doubting you. Stress is heavy. Sleep is weak. Hope is slipping. And maybe yesterday, or even today, you thought about giving up. But listen carefully. Your story may be stuck right now, but it is not over. Life is always testing you. Before it blesses you, it wants to see whether your heart is strong enough to carry the success you are asking for. Sometimes the difference between a normal life and an extraordinary life is just 1 more attempt, 1 more day of patience, 1 more moment of courage. Rohan didn't become successful because he was the smartest, or the richest, or the most talented. He became successful because he stayed when others walked away. And maybe, just maybe, you are closer to your breakthrough than you think. So before you quit, pause, breathe, and give life one more chance. Because who knows, life may be ready to give you more than you ever dreamed.